Hello, family. My brother in arms. All right, so hey, it's Carol, the real by Miss G. If you're nasty, and yeah, this is Ask a Veteran, where we hit the hard topics dealing with PTSD and all the fun stuff that goes along with it. I wanted to hit a lighter subject, on this evening, this morning, whatever time you're watching. So, remember I discussed a little bit into like getting your disability and all of that other fun stuff. So I'm gonna hit it again. So one of the first things that you need to do is you need to be registered in one of those groups. DAV, BFW, Wounded Warrior. All of these programs, one, are geared specifically towards military members. So that means anything that you're in need of, anything that that you want to accomplish. Like, these are people that are just specifically want to help a veteran that comes back to the States and who crosses over to the civilian side. And so they not only look out for you, they look out for your family. So that's where you find the food pantries and the clothing places that you get free clothes. And that's where you find the programs that give away houses and cars and will furnish your home for free, of course. And then they also have programs like writing grants. Like, they have those courses and things. You just have to like plug in and get connected to one of these groups, because like they really do help out veterans. They really do. Like the VA, maybe hit and miss, but with these groups, like they really are geared, especially if you actually been in combat. If you, because okay, all veterans know, all active duty know that you have those people who are in the front line, and then you have the supporting cast. Now, that does not take away from the supporting cast, because let me tell you, without that supporting cast, the front line don't have nothing. And I'm just going to be honest with that, right? Intelligence is key. Oh my God, it's key. And so if you've been in combat, right? If you've done flight hours, so if you have clocked hours, flight time, there's a specific thing for you. If you have, if you've done convoys, if you've been blown up, if you've been injured, they have specific things geared specifically towards you, so that your process of doing anything does not take the normal amount of time, right? Because at this point in time, if you've come back and you're injured, or you have PTSD or something like that, like, it takes a minute for you to come out of that. So a lot of these groups, for the time that you lost, they want to show you some kind of love that you should have got when you first got back. So these groups will pay rent sometimes, pay bills sometimes, put groceries in your house. But if you don't ask for the help, how are they supposed to know? They don't go out looking for veterans. Like, that's hard. Like, we hide. I'm just saying, we hide. We really do. We're really good at hiding. Just saying. If I don't want you to see me, bro, you're not going to see me. It's going to be okay. Love you. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to veterans, like, we're kind of okay, better by ourselves. It's it's weird because now that's something that I want. I want to be around people. I want to laugh and joke and go places and enjoy my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much better when you enjoy your life with somebody else. It's great. But when it comes to like VFW and the Wounded Warrior program and things of that nature, they kind of even try to link you up with like-minded people. So like if you were airborne, right? If you were airborne, then there's certain things that you've done that only other airbornes would know about, right? If you actually were on a USS, right, versus a USNS. Wait, US. What's the other one? Yeah, I think it's the US. No, it's something else. Dang it. But it's like a military sea lift command type. It's not a USS. So, military sea lift command is like KBR of the Navy, right? So, military sea lift command goes out and they do the same job as active duty military, but they get paid way more and their crew is way less, right? So, like on a I don't know, let's just say a frigate, right? So a frigate is like a smaller vessel. Like you normally only have what, 30 people on it? It's not a lot. A frigate is small, right? But a carrier is huge and has like a crew of like, I don't know, thousands of people, right? You used to call those floating hotels. Like it was great. Um, but the vessel that I was on was like somewhere in the middle. It was like a flagship, right? So when on flagships are normally about 300 to 400 people. Like it's not as big as a carrier, it's not as small as a frigate. So it's in the middle. So normally, if it was a military sea lift command vessel, those 300 people will be downgraded to 100 people and they would still be doing all the same jobs. So they get paid for doing, I don't know, 3 times the work that we do as active duty because, we're already in the middle of nowhere. People go cabin crazy. Listen, cabin fever is real. I don't care what nobody says, okay? Put a bunch of people in a location that they can't leave for a period of time. Yeah, psychos come out. I can't tell you half the stories because, I don't know if it's a security clearance or not. I don't know. I know I had one, so I saw more stuff than most people did. So I can't talk about everything that I saw. All I know. Listen, when them greens go crazy, life changing. Just saying. So VFW and DAV and the Wounded Warrior program. There's I think there's some more out there. Of course, Salvation Army. I think Goodwill has a program as well for veterans. I'm not quite sure, but I'm almost positive they do. I think they have like a job fair specifically geared towards veterans. I think they have those on a regular basis somewhere. But yeah, just check your local area because the breakdown of it is going to be a little different in whatever state you're in. Like I know that with VFW, which I'm a member of, the VFW, what happens is they have different troops, right? And whatever city you live in, they most likely have either 1 to 2 troops, or If you live in a very, very, very small town, look at the closest major city, and then they'll let you know which troop is closest to you, because they try to make it so that the troops are in close proximity of your home, because they already know if you're a part of them, then you're already, broken. So they try to make it so that you don't have to travel a long distance, because a lot of veteran injuries are no prolonged sitting, no prolonged standing. So they don't want you to have to drive an hour away to try to figure out if you're gonna be able to register, right? So I know for VFW you had to have combat, you had to uh, pretty much it's in the name. The acronym is Veterans of Foreign Wars. So if you're a part of Iraqi Freedom, Desert Storm, Vietnam, uh, uh, what else? Um, what was it? One called New Dawn or something like that. I don't know, but Afghanistan, Jordan, I think maybe Djibouti, maybe, because I think that was a war zone at one time, if I'm not mistaken. But any place that we actually had boots on the ground and we were actually in full combat with, past, present, or future, it doesn't matter. If it's a place that you had to have your M4 on your shoulder at all times, yeah, you're one of them. And I'm not talking about duty. I'm talking about like going to um, the galley slash what y'all call it? The mess hall. Y'all called it something else. Oh, why can't I remember what the name is now? Oh, I can't remember what the name of it was. I don't know if y'all remember what another name for the cafeteria. And yes, the food was horrible. Um, let's see. So if you've been in any of those wars, then you can be a portion of that. But I think you actually had to put boots on ground, if I'm not mistaken. So you had to at least be in theater for I'm gonna say a half a tour, because Air Force might only be in there for like 4 months, maybe. I think the Air Force is the shortest time that they spent in theater was 4 months. I think that was the shortest time that I recall anybody saying that they were there for. But yeah, so Veterans of Foreign Wars. Oh, VFW also, if you're trying to get your disability, VFW has lawyers on payroll to fight for you. So that means you don't have to hire anybody. You can just go through the VFW and they will go ahead and set it up. I know they have, like, I know if you're in the appeal process, I know that if you're in the appeal process, then they will set it up to where you can go in front of the judge on a video call instead of going all the way to DC. So I know that that is possible. And then, of course, actually going to DC and all that other fun stuff, they'll go with you so that you're not by yourself. Um, I've been working on mine for 8 years. 8 years, yeah. But I'm getting closer. So the closer I get, the better it gets for me, right? Because that'll remove another level of that stress. Financial issues cause stress, health issues cause stress. Children will make you try to not go to jail like that. I just don't kids. Okay, we could talk about that another day because that's a whole nother episode all by itself. How kids either mess or help with your PTSD. See, there's children. Okay, so yeah, so that's what VFW is. We can delve into the DAV as well. Like with the DAV is the same as the VFW, and DAV also provides rides between the bases. So, like, let's say that you have to go from one VA to another VA in the same state. The DAV will authorize you to ride in a van that shuttles people from that base to the other base, and they'll set you up a timing to make sure that you will get to your appointment on time. So that's always a good thing. And then the DAV also, like some of these DBQs that you have to do, you have to have a full record of your of all your medical history. You could go to that's records, but DAV can also provide that information as well. Um, DAV can also set you up to put in for your disability as well. I'm almost positive they also have lawyers on their payroll as well, but I think it might be the VFW lawyers, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm part of the DAV as well. So I try to be a part of as many. Listen, I got frequent flyer miles. I have hotel points. Like, I'm not finna just not be part of a group just because I'm part of another one. No, they all benefit you. Sign up for all of them. Anything that you qualify for, get it. You deserve it. I don't care what nobody say. You deserve it. When you raise your right hand, you deserve every free thing that this here government has for you. Period. I don't care. I don't care if all you did was sit in the defects and serve mashed potatoes the whole time. You still deserve it. I don't care. Because it could have been different. Flip of a coin. Period. We was all in danger. If you was on the base, you was in danger. Now, I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry. So yeah, the DAV is very nice as well. VA appointments. If you have VA appointments, the DAV will pick you up from your home and take you to your VA appointment, and then take you home after your VA appointment. So that's a good thing to know as well. The DAV, they did something else. I can't remember, and I don't want to look it up right now. It'll be okay. The DAV. I'm sorry. I've already taken my meds because it's snowing outside. It's stupid. I hate it. Okay. Sorry. And I'm back. I'm trying to think what else the DAV did. I know they did a lot of shuttles. Shout out to my dad. He used to work for the DAV, driving people. Let's see, what else? Wounded Warrior. Okay, Wounded Warrior is kind of cool because they kind of work hand in hand with the Salvation Army, right? So Wounded Warrior is a group of people who made the decision that they're going to use all their resources to help a veteran with whatever is on their mind. You want therapy? We'll find you therapy. You tired of being homeless? You tired of sleeping out in the cold and the snow? Holler at the Wounded Warrior. Because what they do is everything. Wounded Warrior does clothing, food, utilities. They do what else? They do housing. They do what else? I'm trying to think. They also have programs. Remember the giveaway of houses and things of that nature? The Wounded Warrior has that. But you have to be a Wounded Warrior. That's the only thing. And PTSD does count, my love. So, yeah, Wounded Warrior is real. And they don't look down at you. They don't make it seem like you should be in a different place. They actually understand that things happen. And knowing that things happen, it's good to know that you have at least somebody who is willing to look out for you. Seeing as whether they know it or not, we looked out for y'all. We did. Put our lives at risk to make sure that nothing came home. Yep. So you deserve every perk there is. I don't care if it's a 15% discount at who got the discount? Is it Jack in the Box? One of them places, one of them burger joints, they do military discount. They do military discount at AutoZone. I'm just saying, I don't care what it is. You better get your discount. Why pay full price when I've already paid my price? Ha! I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, Wounded Warrior. I'm so sorry, y'all. Wounded Warrior is definitely the business. If you can sign up for all of them, sign up for all of them. Wounded Warrior has lawyers. Wounded Warrior has doctors. Wounded Warrior has the Salvation Army backing them to make sure that the veterans are okay. Because nobody really checks on us. I'm just saying. They or the people that are checking on us are the people that are our triggers, so we don't want them checking on us. It's just the truth. Sorry. But yeah, so that's the breakdown that I have of those three. Okay. So knowing that you can, if you have the ability to sign up for all three, sign up for all three. If you need something right now, like today, what I need you to do is contact one of these programs today. Because you never know what support they have available in your area. Each area is different. And who knows, maybe you're one of those nice little bleeding hearts that loves all the veterans of the world. And maybe you'll find out that in your area, there's not a Wounded Warrior. There's not a VFW. There's not a DAV. And you may start to find out if there's a way for you to build one in your city. Do it. Because a veteran needs you. There's always a veteran that needs you. There's too many of us out there. It's very irritating. Except those who want to be out there. I can't listen. If you want to be all the way off the grid, Merry Christmas. I get it. I've been off the grid for years. Being off the grid is very peaceful. Let me just tell you that. Okay? But after a while, it starts to get boring. Same. It's more fun If the homies can have some. Just say. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, 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 comment. Oh, alright, guys. It's gonna be an early night for me. Thank God. Well, the saga continues. We got to episode 10. I feel like you guys are starting to get to know me a little bit, much as I show you, because I'm a veteran and I don't trust people. I don't like people. Okay? Love you guys. My brethren in arms. I pray that God gives you a peaceful sleep tonight. I pray that you wake up with energy. I pray that tomorrow be a day of the least amount of pain that you've had in a long time. I pray that it continues and bleeds into the next day and the next day and the next day until you don't feel the pain at all anymore. And that you are smiling from ear to ear, and that you are enjoying your best life, and that you get to travel and enjoy good food and watch your children grow and become productive members of society. And that you laugh at least 3 times a day. Well, sleep well, my loves. Deuces.